and everything that makes college football great. And the shot to clears have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Northern Illinois' offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And here it comes for the first time as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this. And he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask for a freshman.
They punted away on 4th down. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So Coastal Carolina's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. And
turning it on! Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The shot that clears will hustle to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the shot to clear has come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Hudson. He lost one down the sideline. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The shot to clears are rolling down the field.
And that's another shot to clear.
Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. And into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And that's another shot to clear.
Touchdown, Coastal! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about Northern Illinois. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Northern Illinois right back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. Bring in the heat. He's got the tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Here's the handoff. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver to the air on 2nd down. They just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
And he puts through the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Second down coming up.
Off play action. He's going to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. And the shot to clear has come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the middle. It's English. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Offense getting set for first down. Back to throw. It's Hudson. Looking for a deep man. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Gonna swing it on second down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's completed. He's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. The shot that clears will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Lost to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Landry. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Not much to gain on a punt, so here they come on fourth and short from the 50. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, they're after him. And he'll slide after picking up the first down. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Hudson. Snagged out of the air. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few.
7-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. He's got 50 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Red pass, it's complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Chanticleers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to throw, it's Hudson. Right down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the back. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Chanticleers want to move quickly.
Another Chanticleer.
Quick hitting end around on first and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Chanticleer. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14, Northern Illinois, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. And some room to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave them a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. He's got an open man. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Northern Illinois looking to convert on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wants to throw. It's Hudson. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's English. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Chanticleers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Oh, this is a bad, bad shank. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Back to pass. It's Hudson. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's another shot to clear.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Back open in the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. The Red Hawks of Miami came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks inside Yager Stadium had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. third down play from the gun. Punts it out of the air. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Here's the pressure. Moving away from pressure. And down he goes, trying to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Let's look big picture at Northern Illinois. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, David?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to seal.
Fires toward the end zone. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
Defense.
So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Hudson. Got the quick pass. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The shot that clears, come to the ball, trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Fires to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So now it's second and long.
Timeout. Northern Illinois.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. And as if a 60-yarder wasn't tough enough, he's not even straight on. From the right hash, he'll have to unleash a beauty. And the try is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Power football with the run. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Chanticleers come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. The Chanticleers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The screen, and watch out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking to throw, it's Hudson. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Coastal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice game. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Another shot to clear.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, shot to clear. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by a field goal over Georgia State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Landry. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's brought down after a nice game. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll leave it with him. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Here's a heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Back to pass, it's Hudson. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Oh, he wants it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Makes the grab down the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Northern Illinois putting together a threat in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Give to the running back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Hudson. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Terrell. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Hauls it in. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And that's another shot to clear.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Hudson. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! And the route is on.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Vanderbilt is running away with things. And, boy, if this keeps up, the party is on in Nashville tonight. They're up 14 over Georgia State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now. And any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious. Time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. He'll pull it on the read. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Hudson. Firing to the right, complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap it to the back. Running into the open space. Turning it on. He now has 85 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game.
And that's another shot to clear.
Grabbed behind the line. It's English. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Quickly complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Motion from the wide receiver. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Here's a throw downfield late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in. It's Landry. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the catch. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49.
At the 49. 2nd down coming up.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with the coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.